Founder of the American 99'ers Union. Gregg, thank you very much for talking to us. How are you pressing policymakers for more aid now that the aid has run out?
Well, we're trying to come at them with the facts and figures. Obviously, millions of Americans they're losing their homes, they're losing their lives, they are dying emotionally, spiritually, and literally. But facts and figures are what is going to make a difference. Obviously, politics is about business. And we're trying to make Washington aware of the fact that, quite frankly, America's economic system is based upon the laws of supply and demand. You cannot take millions of Americans out of the equation, not provide them the ability to invest in our country's economy through the purchase of goods and services without seeing the downward spiral that we're in right now.
Right, and you want an additional 20 weeks of unemployment benefits so that everyone understands. But couldn't that springboard toward other issues that affect the unemployed, the underemployed, and working class Americans in general?
Do I think that it's going to have an effect on other issues? Absolutely, but they're all going to be for the positive, and that's with respect to those that aren't working, those that are working, Democrat, Republican, it does not matter. It's going to affect all of us. If you put money back in the hands, again, of millions of Americans who lost their jobs through no fault of their own, allow them, again, to invest back in the economy, what's going to happen? You're going to see consumer spending go up. In turn, you're going to see consumer confidence rise among those individuals that are working, which means they're going to start spending more. And again, based upon the laws of supply and demand, what happens when demand starts to put a strain on the suppliers? They have to expand. And what does that equal? Job creation.
How politically active do you believe the 15 million unemployed should be in this election year?
I think that they need to get out there and make their voices heard. I have always said that I think one positive has come out of millions of Americans losing their jobs through no fault of their own. And that is now that we have a new group of people out there who are educated, who are not going to go to the polls and just pull that lever based upon name recognition or based upon party affiliation. We are going to vote for the people that are serving our best interest. They're public servants, so they need to serve the public.
Yeah, and you talk about this additional 20 weeks of unemployment benefits, but you also mentioned that this actually will benefit all of us. How does this benefit all of us?
Well, again, it allows us to invest back in the economy, which is going to bring up the rate with respect to consumer spending. It's us being able to now have the ability to walk back into a store and purchase goods and services, which millions of us can no longer do any longer. So putting money back in those cash registers, again, it puts a strain on the suppliers. And when that strain occurs, again, you have to expand to meet that need. And the way to do that is by hiring folks and bringing America back to work.
All right, Gregg Rosen, good luck to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gregg.
Food fight Washington style, Republicans and Democrats slamming one another over their plans for the future. Juliet Huddy, Rick Fallbaum will try to sort out the mess coming up next.
And that's gonna do it for us. It says gonna in the prompter. I'll see you in an hour on the Fox Report. Have a great weekend, everyone.
I wrote that, actually.
Yeah.
Gonna.
I bet you did.
Bye-bye.
Here you go. Here you go.
No, wait. How do you manage to get all girls to hate us?
I think I've come up with something.
That looks good. That looks really good.
Welcome to Facebook.
You made the Facebook.
Yeah, groupies.
This is our time.
You're being accused of breaching security.
Stole our website.